Alright guys, I wanted to make a quick video about some really nice NATO straps that I've just become aware of. And I worked with I guess the guy who owns the company, or who runs the company, to purchase a few of these and try them out on some of my watches. And they are just stunning. I mean, they look great. When you compare what was on these before, a couple of these had rubber straps and one of them had a leather strap on it, to this very new look and very new feel as well. There's nothing like it. So most of you that are watching this are probably familiar with NATO style straps, how they work, what they're supposed to look like. And you know, at first glance, these really kind of look like any other decent NATO strap that you might find. And that's not to say that they're, you know, something incredibly special about them other than a few things that I wanted to mention. And you'll probably find other NATO straps that might do this okay. You'll probably find some NATO straps that do this terribly. I just want to put it out there that this company certainly takes it seriously and wants to deliver what I feel are really good products to the people that they're trying to sell to. So just to run down the line, this is a 22 millimeter in the classic gray and black, otherwise known as the James Bond strap. This is a 24 millimeter in what they call a vintage Bond, which I really love on this big Parnas Pilot that I have. It just looks super cool, in my opinion. And then this is a 22 millimeter red and black, also called by them the Scarlet Knight. And it sets off really nicely. I actually attended most of my college at NC State, North Carolina State University, so red and black are my colors. So it looks really nice. Also, the hardware on these particular straps, I chose brushed stainless on all of them, but you can actually choose to get PVD, so black, brushed like this, or even polished stainless. So depending on the look you're going for, you can definitely get a lot. Some things I want to point out detail-wise on these straps. These buckles are just very well made. They look great, and you know, they just feel high quality. I do love on the actual buckle itself that they've somehow managed to give a nice small imprint of the company's name there, Shark, which looks really cool. One of the other things I want to note is that the stitching around the buckles and all over the strap are really done very, very well. This is heavy grade thread, and this stuff is really sewn in to last. Ends are burned very well. No snags, no, you know, hanging strings. These are very, very well crafted straps. So one other thing I want to mention on them is that they take the time to burn those ends really well, and each individual hole in the strap is burned as well to give it that really crisp look. The adjustment is easily done on the buckle. So like, let's see if I can even put this thing on while I'm on cam here. Sometimes it's hard to do whenever you're trying to do it on the camera. So essentially, boom. I mean, it's just that easy to use those holes. You know, you see how much extra I have. I have about a 7¼ inch wrist. There are quite a few holes to go if you have a smaller wrist, and a lot of people seem to have a smaller wrist than me. Some people have quite a bit larger wrist, but yeah, I mean, look at that. Just sets it off nice. Has a great feel on the wrist. And this is just an awesome, you know, really awesome NATO strap. I tend to fold it back down and underneath. That's something that you may see a lot of people do that wear these NATO straps, and it works very well on this one. Just a fine set of straps from a company that, you know, seems to be really stand up here in the U.S. And, you know, I just, again, wanted to show that to everyone so that they could see it. I'll throw a link to the website down in the description of this video. And I encourage you strongly to go shop there. It looks like sometimes he'll have deals where you can buy a couple and get one free and things of that nature. So yeah, I want to speak highly of Joe and of Shark Straps, and I want to tell you guys that you should do it. So now I'm rambling, and I will let you guys go. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to try to answer them the best that I can.